Hey, this is Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Boxer Boxing. Now, Anthony Joshua, the undefeated unified champion, WBA, IBF champion of the world, all knockouts, champ from Britain, says, I try MMA, but I would probably get beaten. That's crazy, man. I can't believe Anthony Joshua said something like that, man. Now, being the champion, the heavyweight champion, the heavyweights are the most respected division in history, man. If you look throughout history, everyone knows who the heavyweight champion is. So for Anthony Joshua to have like a lack of confidence in himself is sort of shocking, even if he is telling the truth. You know, Conor McGregor has never stepped in a boxing ring, and he's nowhere near as big of a legend as Anthony Joshua is in boxing right now. Conor McGregor is nowhere near that in MMA because he has losses, and he just lost his like what last like one or two fights ago. Like it hasn't been that long ago since he lost the fight. But Conor McGregor confidence is a whole nother level compared to Anthony Joshua's. It'll seem like now Anthony Joshua basically talks about how he can't compete in MMA because he has no submission game, and he said basically that you can strike with me, you can kick me, you can bite my ears, but I'll still win. But if you try to tap me out and get me in a hold, I lose. And that's a big deal, man. You know, Anthony Joshua, to say the least, is a big heavyweight. You know, so I think there is times where you can be so big, you can just overpower your opponent, even if he's trying to get you in a submission. You can probably still overpower him. Anthony Joshua is one of the more better physique athletes you ever see, man. You know what I mean? His physique is rare in boxing today. You know, he's all body around strong. He's like all around strong everywhere. You know, I've seen him bench pressing stuff. I've seen him working his legs out, his arms, his body. He's just big all around. So man, it's just sort of crazy to see a lot of confidence in himself. I'm gonna read a quote for you guys. It says, "If you look at most boxers who crossed over to MMA, they got beaten on the ground." Joshua said. James Toney, Roy Jones, they were phenomenal boxers, but they couldn't compete in the cage because of the ground and pound game. Now, James Toney did get tapped out by James Randy Couture in MMA. It was like one round. It was really quick. But Roy Jones Jr. has actually never competed in MMA. He's fought an MMA guy in boxing, and he destroyed the guy like really bad. But Roy Jones has never competed in MMA, so it's pretty crazy, man. Now I'm gonna read one more quote for you guys. It says, "I can't beat a guy by submission. This takes a lot of time to learn the skills and submissions, which I don't have the time for. But when it comes to pure aggression and fighting rules, I can definitely fight. I don't mind that." So man, yeah, he has confidence in his ability of standing up, but as soon as he gets on the ground, he gets uncomfortable. Um, so I mean, yeah, man. I mean, Anthony Joshua makes so much money boxing. There's no really reason for him to go to MMA unless you get some like Brock Lesnar guy to come to boxing himself. Because right now there's just no incentive for boxers to go to MMA. There's more incentive and vice versa because the rules in boxing will allow the fighter to make more money than vice versa. I mean, maybe when the paydays in MMA get bigger and larger and they start regulating MMA more, you know, maybe then you'll see more of that. You know, I think it's only good to cross over if you're a boxer to MMA. If you're like a has been boxer and you're not getting paid like that no more, then it's probably worth it, man. At that point, you got a lot of losses in your career if you're a boxer. Then it's probably worth looking into because the thing about MMA is they don't make as much money as boxers, but it's quick money. There's fighters in MMA with titles with the low teens, 11, 12, 13. Like you got those kind of fights making millions. So, you don't need to have 20, 30, 40 plus wins in MMA to get a title. You can have it with barely any fights at all. If you're a big name, you can probably get it quick within one or two fights. You know, look at like a Brock Lesnar. He got his fight really, really quick. I mean, it was crazy. So, I mean, there's fighters in MMA that get their right to get belts quick, man. And within boxing, it's happening now, but it was used to be really rare to see fighters get belts really soon. You usually have to have at least 20 plus fights, but now it's getting smaller and smaller, man. I'm liking that from boxing, so you don't gotta waste a guy's prime career just getting ready. You know, so I think AJ is sort of shocking that he doesn't have confidence in himself. I guess he's telling the truth. He's being himself, but the heavyweight boxing has so much history, and when you think of the greatest fighters of all time, you think heavyweight fighters for the most part. So man, let me know how you guys feel about that. You think AJ's lack of confidence is concerning? Because I think it's sort of concerning. It concerns me. You know, I'll lie, but yeah, I'll tap that guy out. You know what I mean? Give me a training camp. You know, Anthony Joshua, I've seen him learn really quick in boxing skills, really quick. I mean, what's the difference between boxing and MMA? I mean, if you're really talented, you're talented. If you learn quick, you learn quick. It's a different. You're on the ground and everything, but still, I mean, picking up a trait is picking up a trait. I think Anthony Joshua, if he maybe did a training camp or two, it's not as big of a gap as you think it is. So I think his confidence, lack of confidence, is sort of troublesome. That's just how I feel. Let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, Geoboxing Empire. Peace.